Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of September 2020. And I'll do the reading for you. And then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Let's see. Cappy. See what's going on with you. All right, so the overall energy for the reading, the 10 of Pentacles, this is stability that you're seeking, possibly with someone, possibly on your own. There's a lot of self here involved. So you could be doing that, working with that kind of energy to build yourself up. And then, yeah, you might have somebody you want to share it with. Starting off the reading, you get the Ace of Swords crossed by the 8 of Pentacles. You're taking action towards building yourself up, building your life up, building your new life up, right? There's action being taken. I don't know what kind of action, but there's action being taken. Your focus here, the Knight of Wands. Again, passionate movement forward. We're going to have to clarify to see where to. In the recent past, there's a sense of feeling victorious, feeling like you achieved something. Your strength here, the Queen of Swords. You're starting to speak up. You're starting to let people know what you think, how you feel, and things like that. I don't see this as, usually they come off as being a little bit emotionally detached, a little bit cold, and nah, I don't see that. I see a little bit of directness with this one right now. A little bit of, I'm going to tell you what I have on my mind. You know. In the immediate future, the 8 of Swords. This is a little bit of confusion. A little bit of a sense of feeling stuck in a situation. A little bit of too much thinking. Supporting this reading, the 9 of Pentacles. This is your energy of, I feel independent, I feel secure, I feel stable, I feel good within myself. So everything else around me is going to line up because I feel this way. And I feel like you do. Squirrel. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the 5 of Swords. This could be deception. Now, I don't know if this is your own or if you're surrounded by this. We'll have to see. You're hoping for love. You're hoping for somebody to love you and somebody who you love to come forward here, for this love to show up. I'm not sure if you have this person in your life or not, but you're hoping for it. The potential outcome, the World. Something's ending here. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the 10 of Pentacles. The 8 of Swords, the Tower, and the Magician. There is a little bit of struggle here to... You know when you're on... what do you call it? Override, or I don't know what you call it. When you think and you think and you think and you think so much that you think that your head is going to start smoking, and it's going to be you know, that kind of, I see you being in that place, because you're really trying to make something happen. It could be with another person. But remember that when you try to do something with another person, it takes two to tango. So you can try as much as you can on your side. They would have to respond, right? To make something happen. So it's not really, and I feel like that's what you did here. You started to think of ways to make it happen, to bring this energy about for them too, and for, or something like that. It kind of feels that way of thinking too much about it or overthinking, and it just took you out of your heart. Where if there is a person, I'm sure you have some sort of an energy, some sort of an emotion that you're experiencing with this person, right? Where is that if you're putting it all in here? It's gone. You're not even experiencing it anymore because you're focused on making something happen. Let's see the Ace of Swords. If that's just for you, not necessarily with the person, it's the same thing. You know, you're not feeling the moment. You're not feeling, because you're planning ahead or trying to plan ahead. And not only are you doing that, but you're doing it very, very smoky. You know, too much, overthinking. For the Ace of Swords, you get the Death card, the Five of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Well, this is something that you're giving up on. You've decided to give up on something. Let's say you started a job, right? That's not necessarily good for you. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to give this up. And it's not a giver-upper kind of energy of, I'm a failure and I can't do this. It's just, it's not for me. So I'm not going to spend the time and energy to do this anymore. Now, I'm not saying it could be anything. It doesn't have to be a job. But there's something that you're not putting effort into anymore. Because it's too stressful. It's too much. It's like, nope. Let me see the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh. The Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Now, this is love. This is an energy of love that you might be sharing with somebody here. There's something in between the two of you interfering. Could be another person, could be just another energy where you may be focused on something else more, they may be focused on something else more. But there's love here. You want to build on a loving situation here. So you might know this person. You might have this person in your life. Let me clarify the Knight of Wands. In your focus, the Four of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Hangman. Do you get discouraged a lot, Cappy? You know, when you start off doing something and then either you lose patience or you lose that determination that you had at the beginning, or you lose something because you get discouraged. This is somebody that's getting discouraged. They're starting off something very passionately, very like, I'm going in. And then they're like, hold on. I got bored. I'm not going to do this anymore, you know? There's a lot of that kind of let's get it going energy, and then that kind of let's back up and think about things for a little bit. And that little bit turns into a lot, and then you just end up on the whole thing over and over again. And I feel like this is a pattern of yours that you may be thinking about a lot in this period of time, where you may have started a lot of things and gave up on them. Some of them because, you know, they weren't right for you. Others because you lost patience or you were fearful, or, you know, I feel like this is a lot of inner thinking about that on your part. Let me clarify the Queen of Swords there in your strength. Exactly the same freaking thing. Queen of Swords clarified by the Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Right? There's that energy of, oh, I'm going to go. This is fast movement. And with the Queen of Swords, that's determination. I'm going to go and I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make something work. And my God, it's going to be beautiful. And then, hold on. Something's changing. The energy is changing. I don't feel it anymore. I'm going to back off. This is a pattern of yours that's showing up in this reading over and over again. Either you're going through something right now that's very similar to this, that's making you think about all of the other times in your life where you did this, you know, where you're trying to change this. Or it's just you contemplating about that kind of energy of, I'm so determined that nothing's going to stop me, and then 5 minutes later you stop yourself, kind of thing, you know? Let's do the Eight of Swords. There is a situation of love in your life. There is something that's bugging you. And with this situation, you're in your head a lot about it. You're overthinking things a lot. And it's causing a lot of anxiousness, a lot of, oh, I'm going to wait and see what happens. You're on overthinking mode here about this situation that has to do with love. This other situation where you start things off and then, you know, you don't, that's another kind of energy. But when it comes to a loving situation in your life, there's too much thinking about it and too much waiting because of the thinking. The thinking puts you into waiting mode. Let me clarify the Nine of Pentacles. The Hermit, the Star, and the Devil. Well, the Devil is your energy, so we could put it as that, but there is here a sense of you really, really thinking about what it is that you want, what it is that you wish for. Be very, very aware that it is what you're wishing for. You know what I mean? Like, it could be looking good, it could be feeling good, it could be presenting itself as this is what you want, right? It might not be it. Or if it is, it could be here to teach you lessons, possibly painful lessons. Because there is a sense of you really wanting for something to happen. Could get to the point of obsession, could get to the point of this situation might actually not be what you want, you know? There's something tied up to what it is that you truly want, something that's possibly karmic, something that's possibly here to teach you something. For the Five of Swords, you get the Strength card, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. You might be telling yourself and others that you're good, that you're feeling good, you're in a good place, you're feeling really good within yourself, right? You might be telling yourself that first and then others. I don't know if you are. With the Ten of Wands being there, that's telling me that you're kind of going through a rough time right now, and you might not be honest about that. First with yourself and then with the people around you. There's some heaviness at stake that either you're not recognizing or not wanting to recognize. And that makes you a little bit deceptive here, right? Because you're not really being honest with yourself. Let's clarify the King of Cups. The Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Wow. Either you have a situation going on with somebody in your life, but this is love, this is passion, this is somebody that you have a lot of emotions for, they have emotions for you as well. There could be conflicting energies at times between the two of you. There's something very deceptive in this dynamic that you're dealing with on both parts, on your part and on their part. I feel like neither of you are being 100% honest about what it is that you feel about the situation. Now, this could be a friend, doesn't have to be, you know, somebody that you're in a relationship with. It could be a family member. But there's something very deceptive at stake. It's like the both of you are playing games with one another. Maybe you don't want it to, but that's how it comes out. For the world, you get the Five of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. You're looking at ending a situation with somebody in your life, or somebody ending a situation with you. It's very confusing. It's very, how do I do this kind of thing? But it is coming to an end with the World card and the Five of Pentacles. Whoever is in your life as a very stable, or they're looking, at least they're presenting themselves as that, very stable figure in your life, something is ending with this person. Let's see what the universe has. The King of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. You know what? It almost feels like you got lost a little bit. Like this knowledge that you're seeking in, could be within yourself, you know. It almost feels like you got derailed a little from your path for some reason. And you're recognizing that with this confusion of how do I start relearning lessons and about myself and about all of this? How do I get myself back into that position of being eager and wanting to learn things about me, about life, about everything? It almost feels like you got derailed. You're coming back to it. You're coming back to it. But there's a little bit of a pause of you working on yourself kind of thing. For some reason. Something is distracting you. Let's see from the Oracle of the Fairies. Let's close it out for you. Music. You got two. Wow, these are stuck. Music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. You got two. Remember, I think you took a pause, so these are good signs to get you back into that. Pause from healing, possibly. So that's what I have for you, Cappy. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.